Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sonder Cast, the podcast where we talk about the human experience, one feeling at a time. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Adam. Today's topic hits home for a lot of us. What do you do when you feel sad? We'll also dive into how we can talk about our emotions using the right language, especially when it comes to mental health.
Exactly. Sadness is such a universal emotion, but how we deal with it can vary a lot depending on culture, upbringing, even personality.
Yeah, and Kayla, I feel like we don't often give ourselves permission to feel sad. It's almost like we rush to fix it, or worse, we pretend it's not there.
Totally. I grew up in a family where being sad was seen as weakness. Like if you were crying or quiet, someone would always say, "What's wrong with you? Be strong." So I learned to hide it, bottle it up.
Same here. And then when I got older, I realized I never really learned how to talk about sadness. Like not just saying, "I'm fine," but actually saying things like, "I'm feeling low today because I'm overwhelmed," or "I'm carrying a lot of disappointment."
Yes, that's the emotional language part. Sometimes we only know a few words: happy, sad, angry. But there's so much more: discouraged, disappointed, lonely, heartbroken, exhausted, hopeless. It's like painting with more colors.
And when we learn to name those emotions more accurately, we can actually understand ourselves better. So, let me ask you, Kayla, when you do feel sad, what do you do?
It depends on the kind of sadness. If it's light, like a rough day or disappointment, I usually go for a walk and listen to music. There's something about fresh air and lyrics that match my mood. It helps me feel seen, even if it's just by a song.
That's beautiful. I do that too sometimes. For me, journaling helps. Like just writing out what I feel without judging it. Sometimes it turns into poetry. Sometimes it's a mess of angry words, but it's mine and it's honest.
Yes, and it gives the sadness a place to go. Otherwise, it just sits in your chest like a stone. You ever felt that? That weight?
Oh, absolutely. Especially during the pandemic. I remember this one week where I couldn't get out of bed. It wasn't dramatic, it was just emptiness. I couldn't focus. I wasn't excited about anything.
That sounds like more than just sadness. Maybe depression?
Maybe, yeah. I didn't see a therapist then, but I did talk to a friend. Just saying out loud, "I'm not okay right now," was the first step. And they didn't try to fix me. They just listened. That meant everything.
That's huge. Sometimes what we need most is presence, not solutions. I think people forget that. Like just being with someone in their sadness without saying, "Cheer up," or "It could be worse."
Ugh, there could be worse response. It shuts the conversation down.
Exactly. What would be more helpful is saying, "That sounds really tough. I'm here if you need to talk," or even, "You're not alone."
So, let's share a quick list of healthy ways to deal with sadness for our listeners. You mentioned walking and music. I said journaling.
Yeah. Also, talking to someone you trust. Crying, it's okay to cry. Resting. Sometimes sadness is your body's way of saying slow down. Doing something creative, drawing, painting, dancing. Therapy, of course. And even watching something comforting like a favorite movie.
I'll add breathing exercises, limiting social media, or even just sitting with the feeling for a while without trying to chase it away.
That's important. Because sadness isn't the enemy, it's a messenger. It's telling you something isn't right. And ignoring it doesn't make it go away.
I love that. Sadness as a messenger. Not a flaw, but a sign.
Exactly. And the more we understand and accept our emotions, the more human we become.
So to our listeners, if you're feeling sad right now, know that it's okay. You're not broken, and you're definitely not alone.
Take your time. Name what you're feeling. And reach out, whether it's to a friend, a journal, or a professional. Just don't keep it all inside.
That's all for today on the Sonder Cast. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it.
And if you have thoughts or stories to share, message us. We love hearing from you. Until next time, take care of your heart.